Hey, what's up, Fashion Fam? It's your girl B from Be About Town, and today we are back to talk about my new handbag. But without further ado, we're going to jump down to business because what? You know, I don't believe in wasting anyone's time. Okay, let's just get down to business. I went to pick up this bag several weeks ago. This was my final birthday gift. Excuse me, I'm not sure why I can't talk. My final birthday gift from Jeff. Initially, I was looking and hoping to find it in Paris, but I wasn't so lucky. So we ended up doing what I ended up searching. He just was financing it for me. But I ended up finding the bag that I wanted at Fashionphile. And the bag is still out there in case someone is interested in it. And I'll link a few options in case you are. But I did want to buy it in Paris. I guess I was just romanticizing the idea of buying a Chanel bag. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, in Paris. But it didn't happen that way, and I wasn't forcing it, and I knew that I had options once I got back here to the States. Let's open it. Okay, so I should say that she does come with her own dust bag, but I just kept it in the Fashionphile dust bag since I picked it up, and she is everything, a moment. This is a quilted lambskin clutch. This is from the 2023 collection while Miss Virginie Viard was still there. There's been a lot of drama and salaciousness going on, scuttlebutt about her departure from Chanel, but that's not what this video is about. So we're just going to stick to the positive nature of things, okay? But she is absolutely stunning. I absolutely love this bag. There is a CC interlocking opening, and I'm going to show you up close that Chanel is woven throughout the lock. And then she has a chain, which made her even more so attractive. This is the Chanel dust bag that it came with, but like I said, I just kept it in the Fashionphile dust bag. I still actually have the Fashionphile tag still on the bag. Not that I intend to take it back or anything. I just left it on because I got the bag, looked at her in more detail when I came home, even though I looked at her in great detail in their showroom. But I got home. The only other time I took her out was to style her, and you'll see that. But yeah, you know, she is in excellent condition. The lambskin is super, super soft. This bag is just everything. There's nothing wrong with this bag. And what I really love about this bag is that it is in that east-west like style, and that the hardware is in mint condition. There's nothing wrong with this bag, and it's a lot more structured than the Chanel bag I purchased for myself. You guys, if you've been here before, you saw me unbox that. That was my first purchase at Chanel in terms of a bag. Well, let me rewind, because that's an untruth. My first purchase of a Chanel bag, I should say, and that was also from Fashionphile. So they even do, you know, the whole rigmarole of taking you with me, the big, all of that, because we did that before. But yes, this is what this bag is looking like. Let me show you what the inside is like. Just an opening and then a slot. Let me move myself out the way and show you guys. This is what the inside of the bag looks like. It looks like they have something there. And I'm gonna estimate that that is for your lipstick. And I'm somebody who knows better than I do. I'm going to estimate that that is for your lipstick. And then I guess if you want to carry an ID and a card, a credit card or something, you can do that. This is the opening. On the other side, and I'm trying to be very ginger with her, is a Chanel, like, you know, what would you call this? I guess this is a Chanel emblem in gold, and then you see the snap closure there. Not snap closure, but the interlocking closure here at the front. But this, I guess, is, you know, to let folk know that the bag is actually a Chanel bag. That's all I can estimate. I do want to show you in, you know, up close, a lot more up close, that let me move my body, that Chanel is in the actual turn lock, the CC logo rather. And I think that with the chain made me fall in love with this bag. I didn't want to get a classic flat bag because I don't know, and you guys can let me know what your, you know, if you own a Chanel, what is your favorite thing about it. But I just felt like, or I feel like still, that the classic flat bag is very traditional, and I'm not very traditional at all. And I wanted to get something with a different, like, I don't know, just like a different, like, style that I don't feel like, I don't know, that needs to be up on the shelf somewhere, if that makes sense. Not that I plan to wear this bag every day, but I do plan on wearing my things whenever I want to. And I hope that makes perfect sense. But I absolutely love this bag. I love the interlocking chain detail. When I tell you that there is nothing wrong with this bag, there is nothing wrong with this bag. And I'm just like, she's in absolute mint condition. And she's nice and structured. Obviously, the lambskin is very soft, but it's not like one of those bags I would be afraid. Of course, I'm not just going to be doing any old thing and scratching the bag up, but it's not as, I guess, like as malleable as that first bag I purchased, which I absolutely love too, because if you recall, if you've been here before, ladies and gents, I did say that what drew me to that bag is that, again, it is in that East-West like style, but also that it had like the rhinestone CC and not the traditional, you know, turn lock. It's a flap, like this is a quilted flap bag too, or quilted flap clutch, but it's just not like a Chanel bag that you would see a lot of. And that was another thing that I didn't want. I didn't want to get what, you know, the bag that you see all the time, right? There were a few choices that I thought I might gravitate toward, but when I saw this, I slept on it, kept coming back to it, and I said, yeah, I definitely want her. Shiny, gorgeous, mint condition. Like I said, I haven't even taken off the real tag, and she's just been resting, which is another great thing, resting in the bag without me having to worry. My other Chanel bag, and let me grab her. This is my first purchase, and I made it for myself. I feel kind of like, even though it wasn't like a classic flap, super expensive bag, of course it was, you know, a couple $1,000s, but it wasn't as expensive as this. But I kind of felt like, kind of proud that I bought it for myself. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it was a purchase I made for myself, and it wasn't just a big deal. I just wanted it. So I said, I want it, so I should have it. But hold on, let's get her. So she came with her own box, and I just kept the box. To me, it seemed like it made perfect sense to hold on to the box because this bag is quite, you know, soft. This is also in a lambskin leather, and I feel like any bag that is leather, and not like a hard leather. Like when I say hard leather, I mean something like a Jacquemus bags. Like Jacquemus bags are very hard, you know, for the most part, not all of them. And you won't really worry about them being dented as much. But this bag, I feel like I have to be very, very ginger with her because she is just like super soft everywhere. This feels like a pillow. I keep her stuffed, and then I try not to have the chain, which I absolutely, let me tell you something. This is in a gunmetal. I love the studded detail on this bag, especially the CC logo being studded in that like black rhinestone, and then the gunmetal detail. This bag actually was in great condition also, and well worth the price. The only thing is she is super, super soft, and like I should say very, very like, what is that? I probably, child, I'm scared to wipe this thing off. I have something right there, and I know I did that. The last time I wore this bag, Jeff and I went to Alvin Ailey to see Alvin Ailey, and I haven't worn it since. She's so super soft, and even though I'm in love with this bag, this is not a bag that I feel like I'm gonna just be throwing on all the time. I feel like I need some type of protectant for her because she is not, she's just, yeah, she's just too, like even in my hands, there's a complete difference of these two bags. I'm sorry, looking over, here's Jeff, hold on. Sorry guys, that was Jeff coming in from the market, so yeah. Anyway, I actually went to go help him put some of the groceries away. But back to business. I'm kind of forgetting where the hell I was. Let me think. Okay, I had to get my wits about myself. Anyhow, real quick, if you've been here before, then you do know that this bag was showcased months ago, and I got it also from Fashionphile. But this bag, like I was saying earlier, very, very soft, malleable leather. Malleable in that it's not as structured as the bag that Jeff just purchased for my birthday. This one is from the 2009 Cruise Collection by Lagerfeld, which I absolutely love, and I think that had something to do, if I'm honest, with why I went with this bag also. Very, very beautiful bag, bigger, softer, and so I don't, it's not like a bag. And I'm going to reiterate what I said in my initial video about this. Not a bag I'm just going to be reaching for all the time, because one, I have, you know, enough handbags where I don't have to reach for this all the time. Now this new bag though, she's going to be, you know, not ran through the ringer, but I am going to be wearing her quite a lot. You know, the size difference. And I like that this has gold hardware, but I like that I can wear this bag with no matter what color jewelry, I was going to say hardware, I wear. But I would probably just do diamond studs like I have on now. Or I have some, obviously, black rhinestone studded earrings that I could do with this. But I absolutely love her also. But I just want to show you guys in terms of size, you know, the comparison of these two bags. One a lot smaller, a lot more compact, and obviously that's because this clutch flap is a clutch, whereas this is a flap handbag. Anyway, I do love her too. She's nice and big if I need to fit my things into a larger bag, but it's not the moment. Even though I'm smiling looking at it, I am very, very much happy with this purchase, and she feels so just like buttery and soft. This one does too, but in a more structured way, because one, it's quilted, but it's also like a box clutch bag, which I love. I'm not going to ramble too much longer because that's all I have for you today. But please like, share, consider subscribing, especially if you've been here before. I do have another video that I am currently editing. I don't want to talk too much about it. And I plan on, even though I'm days late, I plan on participating in collection mas instead of vlogmas because, and I'm going to do my own spin on it. I think I'm going to do the 12 days of Christmas collection mas because let me tell you something. I did vlogmas my first year here on YouTube and it went belly up. It was a mess. No, I enjoyed doing it, but it was a lot of work and it wasn't a lot of payoff for the work, if that makes sense. And hats off. I salute everybody that I see doing it successfully. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I got the idea from Mikāhson because he's currently participating in it. And I am a subscriber of his channel. He is everything. You want to see luxury lifestyle. I just love his style. It's just so, his personal style is just everything, right? Because you can buy luxury items and not know what to do with any of them. But I just love his personal style. And when I want to get my life, I always look at his channel. But anyway, he's participating in Collection Mas. And I'm going to have his details down below because I absolutely love his channel. You know how you watch somebody, you are a subscriber, supporter of somebody, and you just never get enough of watching them. Like every video you feel like it's just beautifully done and you feel very much entertained and engaged. That's how I feel when I watch his channel. Yeah, everything, all that. Anyhow, so I'm going to end this video here. Again, please remember to like, share, consider subscribing if you've been here before. Till next time, as always, take great care. Bye.